Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. We've got some more goodies from the Etsy stash. I got the two untangled that I was trying to get untangled. Freebie for this one, we've got this beautiful it just needs a jump ring. I guess I should order some jump rings, but you know, it's a beautiful plastic piece. And then these are tangled, and they are two really pretty pieces, but I could not for the life of me get that green one out from the orange one with all these little wire things. So if you can, but just realize you may have to cut something. Hopefully not. I'd like to sell this whole group of these. I had them on eBay. Tough. And I think they're a certain brand. Some of them. Not all of them. BCB Generation. Never been, look like they've never been worn. Boss, that's a BCB. I'm at 24 on all of them. This is just a animal snakeskin print. It feels, I don't think it's real, but feels real soft. Another one, Generation. This one's smaller. Another one, BCB Generation Fierce. This has got to be right up somebody's alley. Here's another one. Put it on like that, pretty cool. This is not BCB Fearless. This is not Sweet. So there's something for every mood of the day, week. That one's a hook. This one's a wraparound, I think. So whatever it was I said for those, these two were tangled together. So it's Soda Light, I believe, with some silver tone leaves. So I am at 18 on the Soda Light and silver tone leaf chip barrel clasp necklace. This one is very delicate. We're at 4 on it. Lots of pretty shells. Oh, it has coral. Never mind. 7. It has coral, branch coral, on a gold tone, very delicate, pretty necklace. $7. This one I believe is sterling vermeil, meaning gold plated. Well, not sterling, it's 8. I think it says 800, I'm pretty sure. It's a filigree, it's a rosary. I'm pretty sure that's an 800. It looks sterling where the gold plating came off. Very, very pretty. With this, I don't know if this is glass or stone. It looks like quartz. I believe it to be a stone. So this would be sterling as well. 32. On this one, it's cocoa beads, rosary, made in Italy. Genuine cocoa. Here they are. It's not sterling. It says Rome on the back. Maybe it's been blessed by the Pope. I don't know. It's not broken. $18. Oh, wait a minute. It does not have the crucifix anymore, so yes, it is broken. But I'm still at 18. Crucifix is gone. Here's a glass sparkly with some chain, and it's a wraparound Chloe and Isabel. So let's do 7 on that one. Good condition. Another vintage piece. Looks like it's gonna be a Coro. This little part, it's like a little football or something. I don't know what it is. It's a gold tone. It's in excellent condition. 18. I don't even remember what I asked for the other one. Here is a mesh by Whiting and Davis. Yeah, all these are jewelry bags. These were not, I didn't go to an antique store and buy this stuff. These were finds over the last 2 years in jewelry bags. And there's just not that many left for me. You know, I have, I don't know, maybe enough for 2 months. Whiting and Davis. Let me make sure. Boy, that's hard to read. It's hard to read when you read it upside down. Whiting and Davis Company, New York. And I forget what the top word is, where they're at in New York. It is that classic mesh that they are so well known for. I'm at 48 on it. I think I had it on Etsy for 70 something. It's in incredible condition. And I believe isn't it from like the 20s to 30s? Here's the back. Normally they're tarnished, and I have one, I think, I don't know where it is, that is not marked and is tarnished. Okay. This one, incredible Thunderbird bolo tie, cast aluminum with some stones, missing a few here as you can see. The stones feel, I don't know if they're glass or what. It feels cold, missing some here, but he's just so fantastic. Here's the bottom of those. So I'm at 28. I mean, that he could be double that easily, but we'll let him go at 28. Here's opalite and coral. Yeah, I mean, this is the good stuff. I got 2 of the shoe boxes out that I have things wrapped up and labeled for if they sell, but I'm not opening eBay and Etsy anytime soon because I will be scaling back. I went to the post office for money, or to pick up people's friend mail and money orders this week, and today I went to mail, so I probably will not go tomorrow. I will get I have like 20 other smaller parcels, and those will go Monday. I had to go in 2 trips today, and the one that works there that was helping me, he never wants to do anything. Purple dyed coral, branch coral, I believe. Opalite is man-made. I'm at 38 on this, which is low. This is a gorgeous necklace. And I'm okay with it too. I mean, it's more pricey than what we've been doing, but these are the things that if y'all want to add to your collection, you can. A charm bracelet, vintage, magnet, baseball or softball. And so let's do 5 on that. This is the Phenomenal Avon. Many of you, I got this at the local thrift store here. They're not open yet, but I will put on my N95 and go in there just to get the jewelry bags when they open. Let me see where it's in phenomenal condition. Faux pearls. It's an Elizabeth Taylor for Avon, I believe. Very hard to find. I believe it has everything it's supposed to have. It's down here. Avon at the bottom. Haverty. I don't know, but you can. He designed it for the Elizabeth Taylor collection. Have Haver. I'm not sure. I had looked it up and all that. 48. I think it's a $78 piece, maybe more. That's what I remember when I ended the listings. I had researched them real well to put them. Branch coral. I had this pretty well up there. I'm at 35 on it. Vintage branch coral, barrel clasp. I don't know if maybe that one broke. I don't know, which you probably. Oh gosh. These are beautiful, interspersed with some beveled glass. It's huge, so I don't really know. Like I would have to do something to it, or you can wear it as an anklet maybe. 8. This still has the hang tag from Germany. Faux pearls, made in the GDR, which is East Germany at the time. Thüringer Schmuck, Walters House Saya. 7.5, 6 millimeter champagne, 7.5 inch, 6 millimeter champagne pearls. I don't think they're real. No, they're faux. This is faux pearl. So, keeping it with the East Germany provenance with the tag, I'm gonna go 28. I wanted to go 38, but I need all this stuff to move. You know, I need it to go to people. Well, I don't need anything, but it would be nice if it went to people. How am I going to do this? Put all the peridot together? We'll put all the peridot together. Here's the peridot chip. Three strands on each side. Necklace. And this color's a little bit different. These two, well, let's just go ahead and say this one is going to be $20. And then these two have a different treatment, but I do believe they are real peridot and not glass or plastic. They're just kind of covered with something to hold them on there or whatever. I don't know. They're vintage. So you have a matching bracelet and necklace. This is missing a couple of the little coral pieces. And there's another missing there. But you're really not going to notice it. No maker's mark. There's the cross. So I'm at, let me think, 24. And this is an incredible style. I guess some of these are just silver tone on there with the gold. They might have lost the plating, so keep that in mind. It's not going to be perfect. And I think that just says patent pending. So there is some wear up in the neck area, so that was worn. Anyway, it doesn't have any wear down here though. Whatever I said those were. Money. And vintage coin charm bracelet, missing one there. You've got 1959 half pennies, the young Elizabeth on them, a farthing, 19, I'm not sure what. There's a hole in the year. I think you can make it out if you try. 1950 something. Austria groschen. This is Mexico, I believe. I'm at 18 on it. From the 50s. This is 37, 1937. 57, I'm sorry, 57. So from the 50s. Okay, I'm missing this. I know I have another one. It's sterling, so I don't know where it went. It might have hung on to something. That's not good. I'll find it, but I'm just showing you. I think it says sterling. Silver. So it could be 800. I'll have to make sure it's not stuck on something. A couple of I don't know if they're just amethyst colored. This is glass. So we're at $5 on these fabulous earrings. They could be amethyst. I will look for that. It might have just fallen out. It's okay, I don't know. A quartz carved. This is the last piece for this group. Quartz carved frog, stylized on a hematite. Very nice. $12. Okay, I think that's it. Let me look around. The neighbors. Well, the neighbors, the ones that are always doing terrible things, they have the refrigerator outside. They have their washer and dryer outside. It's like they're stripping the house of the appliances, loading them on a flatbed trailer, and hauling them off. So I think they got their butts kicked out of there. Now, I never thought they had a loan on the house. I think they covered a loan when the previous people fled the scene quickly. Overnight, they were gone. And these people showed up, and the previous people, their daughter, had stayed, and the mother-in-law had stayed. And then they ended up leaving. So, you know, the one dude used to cut trees, and he hasn't worked. He probably got fired because he's just horrendous. His mood swings. Something wrong with him. So, I'm just glad because their energy was so nasty and dangerous, and I think they're going to leave, unless they're just stripping the appliances and selling them and going to do without appliances, which I wouldn't doubt either. You know, they may have 2 refrigerators because they had a mother-in-law's quarters. This refrigerator came out of the mother-in-law quarter. And maybe they're just going to wash their clothes at the laundromat, which is more expensive than having a washer and dryer. But I just don't know. The Brady Bunch, they're still doing their thing. They've got their 4 cars. They don't, you know, 2 of them are down in the garage. We're thinking about getting a car. I think we're going to have to. This is just ridiculous. I'm too old to be borrowing my mom's car as much as I have been. It's just ridiculous. So we've been talking about it, and we're going to have to figure out a way to do it, you know. That's why we haven't done it. But, I mean, it's weird. It's like the universe is deliberately breaking my dad's truck for a reason. But anyway, not that it's a bad universe. It's not. It's just, something's just off. I don't know. I've never had this kind of trouble with people in that truck. The truck is not that complicated. It's not full of the new computer items, any of that, you know. And I haven't talked to them today. I have no idea when I'm going to hear from them. You think they would call and say, oh, we're sorry, blah, blah, blah. You know, no, they're terrible. We will not go there for a car. When we dropped the car off the other day, we picked it up. I was looking at some of their pre-owned in the lot, and the guy came out, you know, real fast, no mask, and then he got too close to me, and then he started handing me a card, and I just said, no thank you, and he shoved it. I said, I'm not taking your card because of the COVID-19. And then when I said COVID-19, he just jumped back like I had it or something, and I just was like, you know, I'm not taking your card right now, sir. We're just looking. I haven't asked to sit in the car, any of it. So now, after they left us high and dry at the Ford place where we were looking in their pre-owned section, you know, we're not getting a car from Dodge. I mean, and then Ford said, we can work on your Dodge. So I'm like, well, we're going to start taking it here. Forget about the dealership. This is closer to the house. Anyway, I'm kind of going on, but does anybody need some sequins? I got all these. So that's a freebie. Here's a freebie. Princess little, you know, either you wear it or your grandkids or your daughters or kids wear it. Here's a big, I don't know, an L or a J. Freebie Big J pendant. Here's for some, well, unisex, but maybe a boy would like it. It's plastic, kind of cool. Here's another one that I think a boy would like. Puka necklace. You know, teenagers. I don't know what they like anymore. Maybe middle schoolers. Here's a neat concho. Vintage, I would say 80s. Key ring. Here's some enameled frogs with glass, but they're broken, and you could remove one and maybe fix it with a jump ring. Here's another one, big silver tone. Nice, but needs jump rings galore. I mean, must have been harvested for the big jump rings. So, you see how big they are? You'll need some of those, but all you have to do is hook it together. I'm not buying jump. I'm just not going to do it. I don't really have the patience for it. Newish. Hasn't been worn. Pink rubbery top bracelet. And here's a tangled mess. And it has paper, but there's something's up in there, the packaging, and it came from this lady's jewelry bags. You might be able to get 2 nice necklaces out of there. I think some of those may be glass, I'm not sure. So there's you a tangle. Now I'm going to go try to find this sterling cufflink. Or not, I don't know. But we'll see y'all. It might take me a while to answer your requests on the 2 videos, but this is the last video tonight.